Let's look at a technique for tiling multiple images from Bing Imagery into a large-scale map. So here I've got a map with some GIS data that's been loaded from the local GIS database. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on an area where I want to capture at least one image from the Bing server. Now before I use Bing, I need to go into my job defaults and make sure that I've assigned the correct units and the correct coordinate system to this drawing. When that's set, we can go into Bing Imagery, check on I agree, and for now we're going to use center image on current view. And what you want to do is you want to play around with this slider to see what the highest resolution imagery available is. So you pick your setting and then you hit preview, and if you want to see if there's higher resolution available, just slide it up and go to preview again. So this blank background is a confirmation that I'm already at the best possible imagery. So one more preview. There it is, and pick OK to insert that first tile. So you can see what the problem is. We've got lovely imagery, but it doesn't cover the whole area. So now what we want to do is capture some further tiles that will align with each other adjacently. Okay, so to do that, what I can do is I can use this first image as a guide. So what I'm going to do is copy that first image, and I'll snap to the bottom right corner and snap to the left corner, and we'll just keep on snapping so that we've got a preview of the areas that we want to capture different tiles for. And I'll just stop at 6. You can tell that we've got a whole bunch more to do. Now the next thing we want to do is store some database points at the center point of each one of these tiles. So I'll clear my snaps, I'll turn on the center snap, and then we're going to go to points and store and edit points. So here I'm going to capture a point 1, and I'll go pick point, and when I mouse over the first of the copied frames, you can see how it's going to snap right to the center. So I'll store a point 1 there, say OK, and then I'm going to store a point 2, say OK, keep on going. Okay, so I've got 6 points stored, so I'll just cancel that. So you can see from the IPNs that we've got unique points stored. Okay, now I don't need those images anymore, so I'm going to delete each one, do a right to left window, and hit the delete key. Being careful not to delete things that I don't want to delete. Okay, so now all I've got is the point numbers stored. Okay, last step, let's go back into Bing Imagery. Attach imagery, and this time I'm going to tell it to center on a point ID instead of just use zoom extents. Hit the preview button to pull in the image and say OK, and there it goes. Then I can hit escape and repeat, and let's go to point 2, preview, and OK. And you can see how they're all coming in and they're tiling in the right place. Thanks for your attention to this topic.